Welcome to clickmyproject.com. We discuss about an advanced face recognition handwriting analysis using neural network. It proposes the method to recognize the handwriting and the face. It is the novel method based on the fusion of multiple characters. Initially, we segment the letter from the handwriting and then we extract the improved PCA feature extraction method. In face, initially, we extract the Haar wavelet coefficient. It gives the different subbands such as horizontal, vertical, diagonal approximation. For the approximation, we extract the IPCA features. Both handwriting and face features are fused together. The extracted feature will pass to the neural network to predict the result. This article proposed a new approaches for verification of people. The model consists of two parts, face and signature analysis. For a face information pre-processing, morphological filtering is used to enhance the intrinsic features of a face, reduce the influence of rotation in depth change in facial expressions. The filtered images are then a subject for learning by a modified higher order neural network. In signature analysis, the model first traces the signature to extract the dynamical information that is usually lost in an offline mode. After this steps, a neural network is used to recognize and finally verify the signature. These two parts can work independently and finally their output can be used to form complex person verifier. Now we explain about the data flow diagram. The input and face and handwriting output is given into the pre-processing technique. In this pre-processing technique, noise removal process, initially we convert the image in a gray and we filter the noise from the images. In filtering, we are applying the Gaussian filter to our input images. Gaussian filtering is often used to remove the noise from the images. Here we used Win2 functions to our input image. Gaussian filter is windowed filter of linear class. By its nature is weighted main, named after famous scientist called Gaussian because weight in filter calculated according to the Gaussian distribution. In future extraction we are using for Haar wavelet transformation and using for IPCA feature extraction. In discrete Haar wavelet transform is used to extract the feature from the image. It converts the images from spatial domain to frequency domain. It will produce the different subbands such as approximation, horizontal, vertical, diagonal. The Haar wavelet transformation may be considered to simplify of input values, storing the different and passing them sum. The process is repeated recursively, panning up the sums to provide the next scale, finally resulting in difference and one final sums. DWD is applied for the image. The mean values of each subband are stored as features. The same procedure is applied for all the images in the database and they are stored in this feature extraction method. The IPCA feature extraction output is given into feed-forward neural network. It is used for recognizing the features. A set of input neurons may be activated by the pixel on input image represented a letter or digit. The activation of the neurons are the passed on weight and transformed by some functions determined by the network designed to other neurons, etc. until finally an output neuron is activated that determines which characters was read. A class statistical models may be called neural if they consist of a set of adaptive weight numerical parameters that are tuned by a learning algorithm and are capable of approximating nonlinear functions of their input. The adaptive weight are conceptually connection strength between neurons which are active during their training and predictions. The output is given into resultant class. Now we demonstrate the output. First we select the main page.m and run the file. input image we selected. We have a data set in face recognition. We have in level images. I selected for first image. The input image output is shown. The input image output is given into filter technique. In this filter technique we reducing the noise. The filter output is passed into hard transformation method. In this method we have several output will be shown. It is represented for approximation method, horizontal and vertical and diagonal method. Now we selected for inverse hair transformations. It is represented for original output will be reconstructed. The reconstructed output will be shown. The inverse hair transformations output is given into feature extraction method, PCA feature extraction method. In this PCA feature extraction method, it is represented for principal component analyze. It is represented for one images, for features will be extracted. Now we selected for next button. In input image we selected for in dataset 1. We have level images in dataset signatures. I selected for first image. The input of the signature images will be shown. The input of the signature images given into noise generation of the technique. In this noise generation we have adding some additional noises. The noise generation technique's output is given into median filter technique. In this median filter it is reducing for the noises. The output is given into binarization method. In this binarization method the image is converted into zeros and ones. The background of image is converted into zeros and the front end of the images will be considered for signatures, particular signatures. It is coordinate point. It is represented for 1. The binarization output is given into PCA features extractions. The PCA means principal component analyze method. It is represented for feature of this each pixels. The output will be shown. In training features we have several images. In particular level images we have features will be extracted. The training features output will be shown. Finally we give the output of the neural classification method. In this neural classifications it will be given the input of the testing images and the training of the input images. We have classified that persons will be identifications that is original or not originals. We see about the neural classification output. It is the identification this persons will be shown for original. Finally we concluded that biometric based face and signature verification based on neural classification. Thank you.